Celestron Astro, how to align. Simple enough to turn on the telescope. You plug in the battery pack, you flip the switch, you wait for the Wi-Fi to come on, go to your device settings, you connect to the Wi-Fi, open up the app, hit connect, and we'll wait for it to connect. It is connected. We're going to go to Setup and Control, hit Side Reel, make sure it's on Side Reel, it should automatically be there, and make sure you hit Align using Manual Align. Do not use the Skyline because unless you have the Skyline. If you don't have the Skyline, don't use the Skyline. Use the manual. Otherwise, it will make your life miserable. We're going to hit Disconnect and hit Connect and Align. You can use the Skyline setting, but you're going to have a very hard time with it. So we're going to pretend that we are at Sirius, looking at Sirius. We make some adjustments. And you'd look through your finder scope and you'd look through your eyepiece to find the right alignment. So we're going to hit Enter. And then we'll make some finer adjustments and be looking through the eyepiece. And then the telescope is moving, but very slowly. And you're going to hit Align. Okay? So the next one would be, we want to go to another star. We're going to hit Go To. And I'm guessing because it's morning, or not morning, but it's daylight out, that it's not slowing. But then it would go to the next one, and you would line it up. And then you would hit Enter, and then you'd line it up again, you'd hit Enter, and then you go to the next star, and you hit Enter. And that's how you do it. But it's got to be the daytime thing. Oh, and if you plan on doing astrophotography with it, and you want to get like a real camera, like a real astronomy camera, you're going to want to get one of these tubes. And I have on here a 0.5 focal reducer. Basically, your camera will have a really big focal length, and everything will be blurred out with it. So you want to get this too, and it just fits right in there. You can 3D print that, but I recommend buying one. I recommend that you get you kind of spend the money on the eyepieces. This one came with a wide angle fully coated, but it doesn't have any rubber, so the rubber will keep your eyes from going too close, too far, because it's a balancing act. It's a good telescope. Kind of hard for beginners, but I've taken this to scout meetings and stuff like that, showed the kids, and it'll track. I've got really good photos of Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and the Orion Nebula. So, yep. Turn that off. The other thing you might want is to get a battery pack, like a lithium-ion, because this AA's don't last long. And the colder it is outside, the harder the gears are to turn, but the better it is for astronomy, because your camera heats up and it can catch that heat. So, yep.